All right. Let's continue. I mean, the thing with me, though, I don't know how nurses can do that. I mean, I don't give a shit if they pay $100 an hour. I don't know how nurses do their jobs knowing that they're part of something that's a scam. Okay? And now that you don't see Dr. Fauci, who was pushing all this, now they're just trying to live up to the scare tactics. COVID is on a rise, 30% in America. Where? You go to the hospitals in Colorado, nobody's there. Where are the people? What they knowing is that their plan didn't work. So you're probably saying, well, what do you think is going to happen? They don't give a shit how they got to do this. They are going to start a civil war. That's the only way they can kill off how many people they need, shut down neighborhoods, and just start burying people. This vaccine is not going fast enough for these people. They got to just start a war in America. But it's bigger. See, nothing goes according to plan. What they're going to start, they can't finish. And they think they're going to be safe in their bunkers, but the bunker's going to collapse. That's a terrible feeling, being in a bunker, and that bunker is suffocation. Because at some point, you got to get air. And what they've done, they're very sophisticated, which y'all don't understand what they've done. They made things look like rocks. That's not rocks. It's a ventilation system. If you go to the Area 51, where some of these bunkers are, and some of them are in the mountains or some, wherever they put them, they make them look like tree stumps. Who wants to mess with a tree stump? They make them look like a old rusted, pulled down pine tree, but that's a ventilation system. And in the desert, they make it look like a rock or like just a rock just sitting in the middle of the desert or with, chipped up or whatever. That's a ventilation system. So what happens is someone goes for the rock in the desert, and I'm just being real, in the cactus, because that's another ventilation system. So if a person has the skills or the money and they want to attack the American underground, what they call it, bunkers, it's fake trees, it's fake rocks, fake cactus. All of these are ventilation systems for the people that live. You're done. That's the thing, guys. If they don't have a ventilation system, they can't survive. You don't think people are going to target that? I mean, I tell people this all the time. I don't care. And then I'm going to tell you something now. They're so sophisticated. A lot of them saying, we're not going for that ventilation shit. Because that's going to be one way we're not going to survive. You're probably saying, well, Yash, how they going to do it? They got oxygen that they put fluorescent lights over. That's like to catch, solar. These solar systems react to, I just said it. These solar panels don't need sun rays. They just need, I just said about the lights. They need these technical lights that they've designed to activate the solar power. But it's a word I just used, I forgot. So anyway, those lights activate off those beams that they have sitting over the solar panels 24 hours. You're probably saying, what's the point? Well, they have a machine in some of these places that give them natural oxygen. And you're probably saying, well, how long is it going to last? Listen, they've been building these things for 100 years. They got enough oxygen in certain locations to last 30 years underground. And I want to tell you, some of them are very sophisticated. They don't need to do the fake rocks, the fake cannons and all that. Some of them are very sophisticated to where they have that type of oxygen off their solar power with fluorescent lights that would keep them with oxygen. I kid you not. Look at 100 years to plan for this. They even got the CERN, the whole CERN of matter. They connected that in the location they want. Actually, that goes around the world. But they had 100 years to work on it. So when a person would die, they would leave the blueprints for the next person and so on and so forth like they're doing now. the people who don't have that kind of money, who are building their bunkers in the mountains, they're putting their stuff in trees and rocks to make it look. But just as soon as somebody figure that out, y'all done. They got to where you. They clog up their ventilation system because you don't have the money for let's say solar panels for that oxygen. You're not gonna survive.